In SwiftUI, navigation has been a point of contention due to its lack of flexibility and customization compared to UIKit. The built-in navigation system often falls short in handling complex navigation flows and sharing data between views. This limitation arises because SwiftUI's navigation relies heavily on the navigation link, navigation view, and navigation stack components, which can become unwieldy in larger applications. The coordinator pattern presents an elegant solution to this problem by decoupling navigation logic from the views themselves. By introducing a coordinator object, navigation can be managed independently, allowing for greater control and modularity. Let's see how it works. Navigation in SwiftUI is a mess, to say the least. So today I'm going to share with you the navigation coordinator library. Go ahead and check out the link down in the descriptions. There are some coupon codes right over there. One is for free, two is for $9, 23. You get it. Initial price is $99. That's the original price. And first come, first serve. Today, I'm going to show you how to use it. And believe me, just stay till the end because it will blow your mind. If you're having headaches with SwiftUI navigation, then this is the video that you need to watch. So what I have right over here is a demo project. And actually, it's going to be the demo project that you are getting with your purchase. And we are going to go really deep. So we are going to have all kinds of navigation with the coordinator that we are going to set up. And what I have over here is just a demo project for the examples that we are going to cover, and just to show you what we have built already in this demo project. Let me just say, so here we have the navigation coordinator. This is what you are going to drag and drop into your project. Now, the actual app file, I have an app controller here for dependency injection. I will just get that when we are going to talk about that. We are going to explain that. And then we have the content view. The content view has a tab view because I wanted to cover the most interesting, the most, the highly used scenarios in SwiftUI. And then we have this navigation provider, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. Basically, we have then these apple views, banana view, carrot view, damson, mango, orange, pear, tomato, and watermelon. And basically that's it. Now you are now getting a little bit of peek into how all of this works, but let's just start off by just talking about this file first. That is the actual destination where we set up all of our destinations inside the navigation coordinator. And you are going to get this enum, and make sure you check out the previous videos on this series if you don't really understand how all of this enum works, but trust me, it's just super easy to just understand also this. So we have a destination. It has to be hashable and of type view. You must have a case of none, and then you just switch through self and you give the views that you want to navigate to for those cases. For none, we just have empty view. We just need that for the coordinator. This is the minimum that you have to have, and of course you need to set up. Now, do not remove the none case and add the new cases for new destination views. And also for dependency injection, as you already saw, we are going to use the environment object. Okay, so here's a simple example destination. So we have case apple, banana, carrot, damson, and then you just go in and add that case apple view, and you just append a dot destination, this view modifier. You have to add it in order for the coordinator to work, but you just add it to all of your views. And then if you need to, let's say you kind of know that this might be presented or will be presented inside a sheet, then you just add your presentation view modifiers. It could be presentation background, presentation corner radius, and all of those stuff. You may add it right over here after the destination view modifier. So let me just comment this starter destination out, and I have already prepared mine for this demo project. So we have this case: apple, banana, carrot, damson, mango, orange, pear, tomato, and watermelon. And then what I did is added the apple view, the banana view, and all of that stuff, and appended .destination to it. Of course, this comes from the navigation coordinator, so you need to drag and drop that beforehand. And then, just for an example, I added the presentation background of ultra thin material for this banana view. And that's it. That's how you just set up your destinations in one place. You don't have to worry about, all of that stuff inside your code. You have it all in one place. So it's really, really great. Okay, so that's our destination. Next, what we want to do is just set up a navigation provider. So you see that we do have access to Apple, so with that error will go away. We have this navigation provider with a root. So basically, this is your root view. And in my case, I have two tab views, one for Apple and one for tomato. This is how you just start your navigation coordinator. You just give a navigation provider. And of course, I added some tab items, but that's just extra stuff. Just give root.apple. And if you just start typing this out, so navigation provider, you will see that we have the root, and then you have a destination. Now, this could be a simple view like text. Let me just have text. This will also work, but I highly recommend that you add, of course you need to set this to hashable. So yeah, just add a dot right over here, and then just choose one of your destinations. Yeah, and by the way, it will just not work with a simple view. It has to be of type destination. So just choose dot, and whatever you want the root of your navigation to be, just set it over there. In my case, it will be apple and tomato. Okay, that was step number 2. And finally, step number 3, let's just go into the Apple view. We want to add a navigation coordinator. So navigation coordinator, and just choose the one. We have this with the content, and you are going to get back here a navigation, which you are going to use. And I'm just going to drop all of the contents of that list and the navigation title into the navigation coordinator. And basically that's it. From now on, you are going to add this navigation coordinator wrapper around all of your views that are pages that you navigate to. So for example, let's take a look at the banana view. You see, we have navigation coordinator, we're getting back the navigation, and then our view. Carrot view, damson view, tomato view, all of them have this navigation coordinator that gives you the navigation, and you can just do whatever you like with the navigation. So let's start doing that. That was number 3, and now we can just simply use our navigation. And this is kind of the magic of it. This is the beauty of navigation coordinator. We are going to push and pop. And that's it. With pushing and popping, all of your navigation needs will be met. So, for example, and I have, just follow along this video, I have cases for all of your navigation types. So, let's just start off with pushing to the banana view. And here we just start off by just adding navigation, a dot, and then you just choose push. And you see we have a few over here. Some of them are also async, so that's really, really great. So we have destination, type, and ONCOMPLETE. So currently, we just want to just push the banana view as a navigation link type. So we just slide it in, not the sheet, not the modal, just sliding it in. By default, the type is set to just that. So we are going to just provide the destination. So you just add a dot right over there, and just select banana. Remember the destinations? We just set them up previously. That's our first step. So push banana. Let's just build and run and see how easy that is. So let's just see that. It's just loading. There we go. So here we have the Apple view, and we just added that navigation.pushBanana to this button. So just I'm going to say push the banana. There we go. We just pushed to banana. Okay. So let's take a look at the other ones. So push banana as sheet with ONCOMPLETE. So let's take a look at the other properties that we have over there on the push. So push destination, type, and ONCOMPLETE. So let's hit option and return to select all of them. The destination will still be the banana. The type, let's just hit the dot right over here, and you can see that we can choose between link, that's the default value, full screen cover, or sheet. So let's just go with the sheet right over here. And by the way, let's just have a little bit more space. And then ONCOMPLETE, what happens when this banana view will be pushed? Well, currently I'm just going to print out presented banana view. Okay, let's see that. And just before we push on the button, I added that presentation background as ultra thin material. Let's see how that looks like right over here. So present banana view. There we go. I don't know if you can just see this right now, but it is indeed not just a solid background, it is a material background. It's really, really nice. So pushing the banana view, and I believe the pop is already added. Well, it's not added. We are going to go there. So you can just push as a link or a sheet. Also full screen cover if you choose to. Now, let's just push a banana as full screen cover and asynchronously. So in some cases you do want to use that. By the way, the syntax is a little bit much easier to understand and it's nicer. I really like async await. So let's create a task right over here and just go await navigation dot push. And yeah, we're just going to use the one with the type. Let's just go with dot banana and type full screen cover. There we go. And after that has been pushed, I'm going to print out presented banana view. So let's just presented banana view async. You can see previously we just had this presented banana view printed out in the console log. Let's see now what we are going to do with the cover. Okay, cover banana view, just going to cover everything, and then presented banana view asynchronously. It's really, really nice. Okay, so next up we have deep links and async deep links. I'm going to come back here because I need to set up all of the other views beforehand. But yeah, that will be kind of the last thing that we do. So make sure to watch till the end. Now, it's as simple as that. So we just push either a sheet, full screen cover, or by default a link, and we just set the destination that we have already set up right over here inside our destination enum, which is really, really powerful. Okay, let's just go into the banana view and add that pop. So as you can see, I'm already added this push caret and push caret type of sheet, so you can just experiment whatever type of navigation route you want to come up with, you can do so. And by the way, full screen cover is only available on Mac OS. But if you just select full screen cover, it will default to sheet. So yeah, it's just so you know that full screen covers are for Mac OS only. So popping the view, coming back to our initial thought, let's just select navigation dot and then just select pop. You saw there are a lot of pop types, which SwiftUI has a lot of trouble with managing, you know, popping back to root, popping back to a certain destination, but we are going to cover that next. Just for now, just popping one. By the way, you should never, with this coordinator, you should never use the dismiss environment. Make sure that you are never going to use the dismiss environment, otherwise it's just going to mess it up. Just use pop. Wherever you want, just use pop. Okay, so let's build and run one more time, and let's see if I push the banana view and click on pop. There we go, we popped. Present banana view inside the sheet, of course. Clicking on pop does the same thing. Cover banana view, clicking on pop. Really nice. Okay, so that's how we pop. Now let's take a look at the other one. So carrot view, it's just going to go all the way up from Dancing view, mango view. It's basically the same buttons all the way up to the orange view. So here you will see that there are a lot of pop options, which I really prefer. And by the way, this will work whatever your navigation steps are in that sequence. So I'm going to show you with a lot of sheets and navigation links and full screen covers. It will just pop back to whatever you like seamlessly. So popping back with an ONCOMPLETE. I just showed you how we can just simply use the pop, but maybe I just want to be notified when this pop completes. We can do that with a navigation dot pop, and then just use the one with ONCOMPLETE. So pop ONCOMPLETE, and I'm just going to print out, let's see, completed popping. Okay, and yeah, let's just see how that looks like. So maybe pushing it again. Let's present the Damson view, maybe push the mango view, cover the orange view, whatever. We're going to do whatever you'd like right over here. Now click on pop, it's just going to dismiss that. Or we just presented the orange view, popping again, pushing the orange view, popping again. It does this really seamlessly. And by the way, if you haven't noticed till now, completed popping is being added to the console, which is really nice. So popping back to root. This is one of the most requested features of a really robust navigation system. Now, we can do so, of course, without an ONCOMPLETE, but I'm just going to add an ONCOMPLETE. So navigation.pop to, and you will see that we have here some stuff. And again, this is asynchronous too. That's why we have access over here, because we are not in an asynchronous environment. So we are going to pop to root, and let's just choose pop to root with ONCOMPLETE. Just for now, let's just go with ONCOMPLETE. Pop to root, ONCOMPLETE, and we are just going to copy that print statement out and complete it popping to root. Okay, so let's see that in action. And again, I'm just going to choose whatever I feel like. Cover banana view, present carrot view, push Damson view, let's present the mango view, and maybe let's present the orange view again. Why not? So now I just pop to root. And now you will see that we are just popping back to root. Let's just go with all pushes. So push orange view, pop to root. And it's just going to push everything back. We're going to pop all the way down to our root. Doesn't really matter which type of navigation you are using along the way. Okay, so there's another one. Pop to last modal root. Remember we added a lot of modals in there? Maybe I just want to pop back to the last modal, like for example a sheet or a full screen cover. So let's do that. Let's go and add navigation.pop, and you already saw that, but let's just go pop to root, and there's a type over there. Pop to root, let's just use option, and I'm going to again use with the ONCOMPLETE. So there's a type right over here. If you just hit dot, base is just going back all the way to base. First modal, last modal, and then a modal count, which we are going to cover all of them. So base is the default right over here, if you are not using any of the types. Let's just go for the last modal in this case, and let's just copy out that print statement completed popping to last modal root. Okay, Let's build and run and try to create some sort of navigation pattern which makes sense over here. So let's just say we are going to push the banana view and then present the carrot view. And from here on, we are just going to push. Therefore, we should pop back to this carrot view. So let's just push, push, and push orange view. So push to last modal root. We should be able to push to the carrot view. Now, this could be also the first. So let's just pop all the way back. And then let's present the banana view. And then also present the carrot view. And then again, push, push, push to orange. And then pop to last modal view. And it should stop on the carrot view. And indeed, now if you just pop, it will say the banana view. And again, these are sheets. Really nice. But what if I wanted to pop back to the first one, to the banana view that's presented as a sheet? Well, couldn't be easier. I'm just going to copy this out to be a little bit faster on typing. And instead of last modal, I'm going to select first modal. So popping to first modal. And by the way, all of these are logged in the console. So let's build and run. And then let's do kind of the same experiment, or rather, yeah, let's do the same experiment. So present the banana view. This is where I want to pop back. But I also presented a carrot view, so another sheet. And then just push and maybe present the mango view, push orange view. Okay, so the pop to first modal root should go back all the way to the banana view. So pop to first modal root. As you can see, it's just taking all of them away and popping back to the banana view, which is amazing. Now, amazing because it's just one line of code. You don't need ONCOMPLETE. You don't use it. Okay. Next, pop to modal root 2. So what we have, again, I'm going to copy this out. Let's just copy this out. And then go to dot. And this last one, modal with a count of, and I'm going to go with 2. So let's say we present a multitude of these models, sheets, full screen cover, and I want to pop back to the second one. Okay, so completed popping to second modal root. Okay, so let's build and run. And let's see what the second one, so present banana view, that's the first one. Let's present the carrot view. So we should be able to pop back to the carrot view. Let's present Damson view, maybe push the mango view, and then present the orange view. So let's pop to modal root 2. Again, it should be the carrot view. And indeed, it is. If we just pop back, we have the banana view and also the apple view. Really, really amazing. And we could just go to any other count. And by the way, if you miss like add 20 or -2 or, you know, infinity or whatever you add in here, large number, then you are going to get just a log error that something's wrong, but it's not going to crash. All of this is crash proof. Okay. Now, this with models, it's really, really fun to add. But what if I just want to pop the last 3? Well, it's easy as just adding navigation and then pop last. Again, we can just use the ONCOMPLETE or not. I'm just going to not choose the ONCOMPLETE last 3. So regardless of the type of the navigation step that we are using on the last 3, we are going to pop back to the last 3 destinations. So let's just go and push now. Just pushing on the orange view and then pop last 3. 1, 2, 3. We got to the carrot view. Now, remember we just pushed all the way. Let's present all the way. Then let's just pop the last 2. Again, we are going back to the carrot view. Let's mix and match. Let's present Tension view, push mango view, maybe present orange view. Pop last 3. Coming back to the carrot view again. It's really, really fantastic. Okay, let's pop to a certain view. Maybe I don't care about calculating wherever, you know, how many I have to pop back. Let's pop to a particular view. It's really, really amazing. So navigation dot pop to, And again, we have ONCOMPLETE. I'm not going to care about that, just going with a pop 2. And you see, we have a destination option right over here. If you hit dot, you can select any of these. Of course, don't select none because there isn't any on the root over there. But let's just go for maybe the banana view. Where is it? Banana. We could choose anything right over here, but I chose banana because that's on the label. So let's hit Command R and let's see that. Now, let's just push the banana view right now. Okay, so we are just going to present, whatever, push and push, whatever. Pop to banana view, and it's just going to pop back all the way to the banana view. Let's do something else. Let's push the carrot view and then present, maybe present and present also the orange view. Why not? Okay, so now pop to banana view. Again, as expected, it's going to come back to the banana view, which is really, really amazing. Okay, replace. This is our final thing that is really, really amazing. Replace with pair view. Now, this is the orange view. Maybe, in some cases, you want to replace the current view with some other view. And by the way, these are all buttons. You can do anything before that or after that. It's really, really amazing. It's not just tapping on a button that initiates it. It's an action. You can just do the navigation.pop or navigation.push anywhere. Let's say on a peer or wherever. It's imperative, so it's really, really nice. So coming back to our replace, so navigation dot replace with, again, I'm not going to bother with the ONCOMPLETE right now, with the destination, and let's select the pair view. Okay, so let's hit Command R and let's see that. Let's go all the way up to our orange view, and now if I select replace with pair view, it's just going to replace it with pair view. How do I know? Well, if I pop back, we get to the mango view, which was in front of the orange view. Let's push again. Orange view, replace with pair view. Let's replace it back. Replace with orange view. It's just going to be back. And on the actual pair view, I have it with the on dismiss. As you can see, replace with orange, completed replacing with orange. It's really, really fantastic. Okay, now one thing that you might noticed is that we don't have the back buttons. Of course, in the sheet environments or full screen cover environments, you might not want that, but in a link type of environment, you do want to have it. So let's talk about the navigation bar back button shown, because in all the cases, it's removed. And that's for a good reason because of this code, but it's removed. If you want to add it, you have to add it manually. So let's just try adding it right over here. Well, let's just go to the banana view for this simple example. So we just say navigation bar, and you're already most familiar with back button hidden. Now we are going to use the one which shown, and there are some default values right here which I'm going to just use for now. Okay, let's build and run, and let's see how this banana view looks like right now. So I'm going to push the banana view right now. As you can see, we have this back button. It's really, really nice, really amazing. Now, if I present the banana view, the back button with the chevron left will be there also. It's going to pop the view. Now, maybe we don't want to use the standard back button with that chevron. We can replace it. So with the shown, you can just say, let's just choose the one. You can, use one or more of these options. I'm going to go with the icon system name and the title. I'm going to talk about these shown in just a second. So icon system name, it's a string, and if you just add nil over there, by the way, it's not going to show it, but just not add it, use the proper initializer. System name, well, let's just have, I don't know, person, whatever, and the title, a string value of console. Okay, let's build and run, and let's see how this looks right now. So if I just present the banana view, you see we have this person, SF symbol, and just console. Also for the push banana, just cancel. Now, I don't want that. Let's just set this to nil. I just want a simple cancel for this because most probably I know that this will be a sheet. So now we have this cancel right over here. On the cover, it's much more easier. Of course, you can just use pop if you wish to, but cancel is much nicer on the navigation bar. This is actually on the navigation bar. So it's really, really nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move all of this into the orange view because this is where the example should be. And basically that's it. Now, you most probably maybe missed it, but you also have a navigation bar button shown right over here on the watermelon view. Let me just show you that how it looks like. So if we just go right over here and push the watermelon view. Oh, we did not set up the watermelon view. So let's do that right now. So dependency injection, that is the name of the game when you want a more complex application, because now we did not move anything. And indeed, we are not going to move data from one view to the other. Actually, it would just, you could if you wish to. I also talked about setting here some parameters, and you could access it right over here and move it into the view right over here. But I don't really recommend it because, first of all, it's really cumbersome. And second of all, the pop to banana will actually not work. You know, pop to a certain view will not work. You would need to provide the actual value that you are injecting into that view, which is not nice. Okay, so do not use dependency injection in a regular way, like moving data between views, from view to view. You should have, right, I already have over here, an app controller, which is an observable object, or an observable if you are iOS 17 plus, and you should have all of your data as published variables inside this class. And this should be set up as an environment object. So we can access it, let's just go to the tomato view, as an environment object. So now we can just have this push with dependency push watermelon view. Now let's take a look at the watermelon view. It requires that app controller title. So we're kind of setting the title of the next watermelon view when we are pushing, so before that. So let's just have app controller dot title equals, and I'm just going to select watermelon right over here. So now that we have changed that published variable, we will be able to access it later on inside the actual watermelon view. Now we just simply push. So navigation dot push and dot watermelon. So let's see this in action. And now you should actually see that, let's just go to the second tab, push watermelon view, and now we have this watermelon inserted into our watermelon view. By the way, here is our back button, what I was talking about, and also pop works as expected. Okay, so that's dependency injection. Finally, we get to our last topic of deep linking. We popped back all the way in different sides and all of that stuff. Now it's time to move to any view inside your controller. Now, a coordinator. Now, we are going to do a deep linking right over here, and it couldn't be easier. So there are two ways of doing this, with the ONCOMPLETE or asynchronously. So with a wait. So let's start off with a deep link. Let's see. So we are going to first of all go navigation dot push, and we should use the destination and ONCOMPLETE. So I'm going to push a link and then banana view, and then on the ONCOMPLETE I just want to push the caret now. So navigation dot push and dot caret, and of course the ONCOMPLETE. I did not select the proper line over there, but this is the ONCOMPLETE, and you could just go on and on. Let's just try this out for now. So deep linking to the caret view when we tap on the deep link. So deep link, banana view, caret view. Here we are. And by the way, if we just select dot type maybe sheet over here, just change your mind that should be a sheet. Just deep link, banana view, here is your sheet. It's really, really fine. So I just prepared here a really, really deep link. So let me just copy it out and paste it in there. And briefly, let's just go through it. We just push the banana view, push the carrot, present the damson as a full screen cover, and then the mango as a sheet, and then push an orange, and then push the pear as a sheet. We are not replacing it, we are pushing the pear as a sheet. And then we should print out deep linking finished. Let's just see this in action. Deep link, banana view, carrot view, damson, mango, orange view, pear view. Really, really nice, right? So let's just pop this and then maybe pop the root. So, you can actually see that this actually really, really works. Okay, so finally, deep linking asynchronously, because we have this pyramid of doom. I don't really like this. It's just completion after completion after completion. It can get messy, as you can already see right over here. So instead of that, I suggest that you just put everything inside the task and then just await navigation dot push and the type push dot banana. Okay, let's duplicate this, push dot carrot, and let's see this. It should do the same thing. Let's just async deep link, banana, carrot view. Now I'm just going to copy out the more complex deep link, which by the way is the same as the other one that we have already set up. Let's just indent this with Control-I. So pushing to banana, to carrot, then full screen cover, damson, sheet mango, pushing an orange, and then presenting a sheet as a pair, the pair view inside the sheet. And then linking, deep linking finished. We are just going to print it out. So banana, carrot, damson, mango, orange view. The same thing. Let's pop and then let's just pop the root again so we can just see that everything works as expected. Now, this is available, all of this inside Navigation Coordinator. And make sure that you take a look at the links in the description for some, some offers right over here. One for free, two for $9, and all of them. Just check out the links down in the description. Otherwise, if you missed it, this $99 per navigation coordinator really, really is worth it. Make sure to just check it out and give it a go. And I will see you in the next one.